Hey everyone, welcome back to Zacchy Crypto Update, your go-to spot for deep dives into blockchain trends, market insights, and the latest in crypto innovation. I'm Zacchy, and today we're tackling a story that's been buzzing around the crypto community, Coinbase's cryptic nod to a potential listing for Pi Network's native cryptocurrency, Picoin, and what Binance's silence might mean for this project. So grab your coffee, hit that subscribe button, and let's get straight to the point. Recently, Coinbase sparked a wave of speculation with a seemingly offhand comment on Pi Day. That's right, the very day we celebrate the mathematical constant pi, which happened to feature Pi Network's iconic logo. In a tweet that has left many in the crypto space both excited and curious, Coinbase's chief legal officer, Paul Grewal, remarked, "We take Pi Day very seriously at Coinbase." While the tweet didn't confirm anything concrete, many are reading between the lines and wondering, could this be the first sign of Pi Network's coin getting listed on Coinbase? Coinbase has a reputation for carefully gauging community interest before listing a new asset, and this tweet has certainly fueled a lot of hope among Pi Network supporters. Now, let's break down why this development is significant and what it could mean for Picoin and the broader crypto ecosystem. First off, why is Pi Network such a big deal? Unlike many traditional cryptocurrencies that demand heavy computational power and expensive mining setups, Pi Network offers a mobile-friendly approach that's dramatically lowering the entry barrier. Over 60 million engaged users globally are now part of the Pi community, which makes it one of the fastest growing networks out there. Pi Network has cleverly leveraged the power of community. Using a simple app, users can mine Picoin without draining their resources. This innovative model has resonated particularly well with newcomers to the crypto space, who might find the complexities of Bitcoin mining daunting. With such a large and active base, a potential Coinbase listing could bring in much-needed credibility, enhance liquidity, and, importantly, access to institutional investors who are always on the lookout for the next big thing. Now, if Coinbase is hinting at something exciting, why is Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange by trading volume, staying silent on the matter? Binance's quiet stance has not gone unnoticed. Many in the crypto community are beginning to question the criteria and motivations behind Binance's listing decisions. There's been growing criticism that Binance tends to favor assets that generate quick speculative trades, sometimes at the expense of projects with strong, long-term fundamentals. Some community members have even gone as far as suggesting that Binance's listing decisions might be influenced by factors such as insider trading or an emphasis on short-term trading volumes. This contrasting approach, Coinbase potentially embracing a community-driven project like Pi Network while Binance remains non-committal, raises some interesting questions about the evolving landscape of crypto asset listings. Let's talk about the potential impact of a Coinbase listing for Picoin. Coinbase is known for its rigorous regulatory compliance and security standards. A listing on this platform is often seen as a stamp of legitimacy. Should Coinbase decide to list Picoin, it would likely have a ripple effect, not just increasing accessibility for everyday retail investors, but also capturing the attention of larger institutional players. Inclusion on Coinbase could essentially elevate Pi Network from a community-based experiment to a recognized cryptocurrency asset. It would open up new markets, particularly in key financial hubs like the United States and Europe, driving up demand and potentially leading to a significant price appreciation. Not forget, the increased liquidity could also pave the way for better price discovery, reducing the volatility that often plagues emerging digital assets. However, it's important to note that Pi Network isn't without its challenges. Despite the enthusiastic support from its user base, Pi Network is still in the process of transitioning from an enclosed mainnet to an open mainnet. This is a critical step that must be completed to allow for trading on external exchanges like Coinbase. Without this transition, Picoin's utility remains largely confined within its own ecosystem. Furthermore, regulatory scrutiny is a significant hurdle. With governments around the world tightening their grip on digital asset regulations, Pi Network will need to navigate these evolving requirements carefully. This isn't just about getting listed, it's about building a sustainable, compliant ecosystem that can support mainstream adoption. If these hurdles are not addressed adequately, the long-term prospects for Picoin might be hindered, regardless of any short-term excitement generated by a potential listing. The news has certainly stirred up a storm on social media and in various crypto forums. Pi Network supporters are buzzing with optimism, with many speculating that this could be the turning point for the project. The community is rallying behind the idea, citing the user-friendly mining mechanism and the sheer scale of its engaged base as evidence of Picoin's potential. On the flip side, critics are urging caution. They remind us that speculation often outpaces reality in the crypto space, and while Coinbase's tweet is intriguing, it's not a formal announcement. This is a classic case of wait and see, where the excitement is palpable, but the real test will be in how Pi Network tackles its current challenges and whether it can truly transition to a fully open, tradable asset. Remember, the crypto market is notorious for its volatility, and hype can sometimes be a double-edged sword. As an analyst who's been tracking market trends and blockchain technology for years, I've seen many projects come and go, but what sets Pi Network apart is its massive grassroots support. That said, the pathway to mainstream recognition is paved with not only community enthusiasm but also rigorous technical and regulatory milestones. A Coinbase listing, should it happen, might be the catalyst that propels Pi Coin into the spotlight, but the project must prove its viability beyond just a catchy app interface and social media buzz. In my view, a successful transition to an open mainnet, coupled with robust regulatory compliance, would be key factors in determining the long-term success of Pi Network. Investors need to watch closely not just for the listing announcement, but also for tangible progress in these areas. It's an exciting time, but it's equally a moment for critical analysis and measured optimism. So, what's next for Pi Network? The coming months will be crucial. The team behind Pi Network is under pressure to meet the milestones necessary for a successful public launch on major exchanges. This includes not only the technical upgrade to an open mainnet but also clear communication with regulators and the broader crypto community. Every update will be scrutinized, and any misstep could dampen the high hopes that many currently have. From where we stand, the next few weeks to months will be a period of intense observation. Both Coinbase and Binance are major players in the market, and their moves or lack thereof will signal broader trends in how community-driven projects are being evaluated in the current regulatory and market climate. Keep your eyes on official announcements, and don't get swept up solely in the hype. A measured, informed approach is essential in these dynamic times. To wrap things up, Coinbase's intriguing tweet and Binance's silence have stirred up a significant amount of discussion. For Pi Network, this could represent a turning point, but it's not without its challenges. The project needs to deliver on its promises and overcome regulatory and technical hurdles before we see a true market revolution. As always, while the potential is exciting, do your own research and invest wisely. Before I sign off, here's the crypto disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research and consult with a professional before making any investment decisions. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay updated on all things crypto, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to Zacchy Crypto Update. And I'll see you in the next update. Until then, stay smart and stay invested. Thanks for watching Zacchy Crypto Update, your source for cutting-edge crypto insights. Catch you in the next video.